Hi there, and welcome to the Minister's Monthly Message for March 2022. I'm the Reverend Jen Raffensperger, and I serve as the minister of the Unitarian Universalist Congregation of York. And I like to take time at the start of each month for a little fireside chat to just share a few ideas and reflections with you. March is a big month. It's the month where we gain the most sunlight back here in the Northern Hemisphere. It's the month of the Spring Equinox, the pagan celebration of Ostara that occurs at that same time. This month is the start of the Christian season of Lent. Later this month, there will be the Jewish celebration of the holiday of Purim, and the Hindu holiday of Holi also occurs later in March. We have a lot to celebrate. So, here at UUCY, we join with a lot of other Unitarian Universalist congregations in using a packet of resource materials for worship and monthly themes called Soul Matters. This is a service that many congregations use to enrich and unify the themes within small groups, worship, and other forms of gathering that we have each month. The theme for this month is renewing faith, and that feels really timely. I know that I'm tired, and I suspect that many of you are as well. This winter was more challenging for many of us than we anticipated, and of course, the latest COVID variant meant a delay in our return to in-person activities here in our beloved community. I know from talking to many of you that you are tired, angry, frustrated. I also know from talking to many of you that you have big, complicated emotions around the necessity of online services. Emotions ranging from gratitude for all the hard work that you know goes into each one, to sorrow that we couldn't open sooner, to a sense of betrayal, perhaps even feeling as though your faith is flagging. So, my message for you this month is twofold. First, I have faith in you. I have faith that this community will learn of our reopening date and will read and respond with both joy and a willingness to learn new things. Sunday mornings are going to look a little different, and we will all learn and grow together. As of this recording, I am not able to give you an exact date, but you will receive an announcement soon, perhaps even before you get around to watching this video or listening to this podcast. The second part of my message for this month is, I am asking you to have faith in yourselves. It's been a long time. It's caused many big conflicting emotions for many people. And I want you to have faith in yourselves and each other, and to remind yourselves to be kind and gentle with one another when we do return to in-person worship and activities. It is likely to bring up more big emotions. Be gentle with yourselves and with others as we learn how to be with each other again. Remember also, I'm still new to this community, and there are other new folks who've been joining us all along online. Let's remember to be open and welcoming to those who have no memory of a time when UUCY was meeting in person. As many of you know by now, I turn to poetry when seeking comfort or guidance. For this month of many celebrations and many big emotions, I'd like to share with you a favorite of mine. This is called Kindness by Naomi Shihab Nye. Before you know what kindness really is, you must lose things. Feel the future dissolve in a moment like salt in a weakened broth. What you held in your hand what you counted and carefully saved, all this must go, so you know how desolate the landscape can be between the regions of kindness. How you ride and ride, thinking the bus will never stop, the passengers eating maize and chicken will stare out the window forever. Before you learn the tender gravity of kindness, you must travel where the Indian in a white poncho lies dead by the side of the road. You must see how this could be you, how he too was someone who journeyed through the night with plans and the simple breath that kept him alive. Before you know kindness as the deepest thing inside, you must know sorrow as the other deepest thing. You must wake up with sorrow. You must speak to it till your voice catches the thread of all sorrows, and you see the size of the cloth. Then it is only kindness that makes sense anymore. Only kindness that ties your shoes and sends you out into the day to gaze at bread. Only kindness that raises its head from the crowd of the world to say, "It is I you have been looking for," and then goes with you everywhere, like a shadow or a friend. Take good care of one another in every space this month. In-person spaces, virtual spaces. Choose the path of kindness. And now for a few announcements about things going on this month at UUCY. As noted, we do have small group ministries beginning this month. If you're interested, we did send out some emails about it, so look in your email. If you're not on our email list or you're not sure you still have that communication, you can email our Director of Lifespan Faith Development, Matthew Shinneman, at dlre@uucy.org for more information. And we will have an announcement soon about reopening, and we are always happy to still have more volunteers on the roster for sanctuary help on Sundays and for religious education help. Remember, religious education doesn't mean teaching a class or spending an hour with kids one-on-one trying to teach them specific things. We are gathering a group of loving adults to guide them through some activities together after the Time for All Ages. There's going to be a lot more details to come, but you can still sign up to indicate your interest and willingness to help by visiting us at bit.ly/UUCY reopen, all one word. Type this into a browser window, bit.ly/UUCY reopen, all one word, all lowercase. That will take you immediately to a Google form to sign up. And last but not least, we are still in the middle of our stewardship campaign. I said last, but we have two more. We're still in the middle of our stewardship campaign. We hope that you will give generously to this community that sustains and supports you. Think of it as an act of faith. You can always email stewardship@uucy.org for more information. And last but not least, we do have an upcoming auction, which will be online, but we'll have an in-person celebration at the end, at the start of May. You can sign up, submit items, and learn more. This is another shortened URL, bit.ly/UUCY auction, all one word, all lowercase. Thank you for sticking through this message. Be kind to one another this month.